The national debt is now $36 trillion, a number so huge it's like the country's credit card bill reaching past the moon. The Trump administration's plan to tackle this? 3 pillars: deep spending cuts, permanent tax cuts, and sweeping new tariffs. First, spending cuts. The proposal slashes non-defense discretionary spending by $163 billion, a 23% reduction, the lowest since 2017. This means major reductions for domestic programs, shrinking the federal government's role. Second, taxes. The plan makes the 2017 tax cuts permanent, aiming to prevent tax hikes for most Americans and stimulate economic growth. Third, tariffs. New taxes on over 70% of imported goods, designed to raise revenue and encourage buying American. The goal: cut spending, keep taxes low, and use tariffs to fill the gap. But each pillar comes with trade-offs: less government support, potential for higher prices, and a big bet on economic growth. The question: can this three-pronged approach really fix the debt problem? Let's break down who wins, who loses, and what it means for you. The cuts aren't spread evenly. Some departments face the axe, others get a boost. Education takes a 15% hit, with programs for low-income students on the chopping block. Housing and health agencies face cuts up to 50% and 40% respectively. Even the IRS gets slashed, raising concerns about tax collection. Meanwhile, Homeland Security's budget jumps 65%, funding border security and deportations. Defense spending rises 13% for military upgrades. The result? Social programs shrink, while defense and border enforcement surge. It's a dramatic shift in government priorities. Making the 2017 tax cuts permanent is the plan's economic centerpiece. Without action, most Americans face higher taxes next year. Extending the cuts prevents that, but costs the government $4.5 trillion over a decade. To offset this, the plan relies on tariffs, taxes on imports, expected to raise $2.1 trillion in 10 years. But tariffs mean higher prices for everyday goods, from phones to cars, and could trigger retaliation from other countries. Supporters say tax cuts will boost growth and jobs, but critics warn tariffs could shrink the economy and cost hundreds of thousands of jobs. The push-pull tax cuts put money in your pocket. Tariffs may take it back at the store. The net effect? Uncertain. Growth could rise or costs could outweigh the benefits. The plan bets big on economic optimism. But the math is tough lost tax revenue, higher debt, and possible job losses. The impact on your wallet depends on how these forces play out. Can deep cuts, permanent tax breaks, and tariffs really balance the budget? Most experts say the numbers don't add up. Even with new tariff revenue, there's still a multi-trillion-dollar gap. The plan banks on massive economic growth or future unspecified cuts to close it. Congress must approve any changes, and opposition is fierce. Democrats decry social cuts. Some Republicans want even more defense spending. Passing tax cuts may be possible through budget reconciliation, but deep spending cuts face a tough road. The outcome will shape America's economy for years. We'll keep breaking it down as the debate unfolds. Like and subscribe for more updates on this critical issue.